Happy International Women's Day. On this International Women's Day, I would like to talk about the big pay gap between women and men in the United States. It's now an established fact that women get 77 cents per dollar that men get. And everybody sort of believes that that's not a good thing. And well-meaning men think that this starts from the negotiating table, from the hiring date, where it's believed that women don't ask. And there is a book written to that effect, that women are wired not to ask, that to believe that life happens to them and that they have no control over what happens. So that's why the pay gap exists. And like me, most men believe that. I strongly believe that I am an advocate of equality for women. I have 2 daughters, professional women, who I believe should be able to get paid as much as the men that work in their industry. So I strongly believe that it is the ability to socialize them, make sure that they ask, that would make them get as much money as they are worth. But listening to most, and listening to my daughter particularly, she explained to me that the gap does not start at the negotiating table, that everybody starts the same. That if a boy child or boy girl go to school together, they graduate in the same class, and they get a degree, and then they start a job, they always start at the same place. But the gap develops in the journey, in the process of the professional journey, in that we know that the first rule of success is showing up. Now, if both of them show up evenly, and they will be able to develop their career on equal basis. But society has sort of handicapped women to the extent that they bear the burden of childbearing, to the extent that the men are given a free pass. In this way, all men sort of believe that it's a good thing for women to get maternity leave. But most, like me, would think that it's a freebie to give men paternity leave. What they don't get, or what I didn't get, was that when a woman is given maternity leave, she is not showing up to work. That is pure and simple. She is not developing those relationships that are required to develop her career. And therefore, if 2 people, one a girl, one a boy, started a job together, and in the middle of it, the girl takes maternity leave and stays out for a year, she will be a year behind the boy or the man. In that case, when the review for that year comes, the man will get a pay rise, but the woman will not, which intuitively looks okay, because you know what, she wasn't there. But she wasn't there because she had maternity leave. And childbirth is not a one-sex thing. It is a two-sex thing. So if we are handicapping women for being away from work during maternity leave, it's only necessary, or should be fair, that men too should be able to get paternity leave. That struck me because I was in a discussion group and the men did not want paternity leave. The women wanted men to have paternity leave. I was wondering, if somebody should have something, but they don't want it, you should think that they are gaining by not having it. So that's what made me want to wear the shoes or the moccasins of the women and see where they are coming from. They are professional women are competitive people. They don't want to be given anything free. But they also do not want to be handicapped such that they bear the burden of childbearing alone, in the sense that when they are in the office and they took maternity leave and no man took paternity leave, they don't feel that they are being treated fairly, in the sense that they are being they are looked at as if they are getting something free and not contributing sufficiently. So basically, what I learned is giving paternity leave is important, such that we spread the burden of childbearing to the two people, the men and the women, so that they be absent also as the women are absent. Since the first rule of success is showing up, one particular person cannot show up continuously when the other one has the burden of not showing up. Okay, so having taken care of the fact that in this International Day of Women, we should strive to give paternity leave to men, not because we are giving them a freebie, but because we are evening the burden. We are making sure that they share the burden of not developing relationship during that time, of taking care of the children halfway as the women do. Secondly, every organization needs a succession plan. Every society needs a succession plan. If a society does not, or an organization does not have a succession plan, that is an organization that is bearing towards extinction. And I will say this for sure. If the burden of childbearing is given to women who are very competitive, and they are told that if you don't show up for whatever reason, you will be held behind, they will decide not to bear children. And we are seeing that effect in most European countries. In the US also, the population is not rising or keeping the same pace because professional women are deciding to have children, not have children, or have children later in life. And we know for sure that we are all mortal. Since we are all mortal, when we are not there, we shall need people to do the jobs that we are fighting about, that we are not giving credit to the parents of the children. So, in my point of view, as a business mentor and a management coach, I think it's upon all practitioners of human capital development to develop a way of giving professional credit to men and women who bear children, so that their careers are not held back, in which such that they don't bear the burden of succession to humanity while they are being penalized for it. So I will just say that on this day, as we consider the International Day of Women, I think that every day should be an International Day of Women. But since we have reserved this day for International Day of Women, we should consider, one, giving maternity leave to women, two, giving paternity leave to men, not because we are giving them freebies, but because they should bear the burden of raising children just like the women are. And three, we should develop a system of giving professional credit to men and women who bear children, because an organization or society that does not have a succession plan is an organization or society that is bearing to extinction. And we can see that through the way we are having falling populations in developed countries, because women are making decisions not to have children at all. Thank you very much, and enjoy your day.